Good morning, Teacher Fit. My name's Bailey. Welcome. Today we're going to be moving through a balance flow. So all yoga pretty much has some sort of an element of balance. If that's not physical, it's somewhere mentally, energetically, emotionally. But today we're going to be specifically focusing on the physical aspect of balance. So a lot of standing postures on one leg. And I want you to pace yourself. So today, whenever we transition in these balance postures, sometimes we tend to rush to the next one because we're still looking forward to getting out of whatever one we were just in. And rather than doing that, I want you to really focus on transitioning slowly. So what I want you to kind of bring your awareness to when you're in these balance postures towards the middle of our practice today is what it takes to really hold on to that balance, moving it from one pose to the next. And the way that you do that is focusing on the transition between the two poses. So you really keep that engagement, you keep that focus, and you move it into the next pose. So it's almost as if you think of the space between the two poses as a pose in and of itself, even though it's not technically one, right? So your transitions. So today we're just going to move through a little warm-up, go through a little bit of a flow, and then we're going to come to a standing position and move through some of our balance postures. So to start, I'd like you to just come into a comfortable seat. So if you have blocks that you like to sit on, you can sit back on some blocks, you can cross your legs, or you can sit back on your shins. So whatever's comfortable for you, it doesn't matter. And just find a place to close your eyes just to center, to really devote time to these next 30 minutes here with yourself, for yourself, and just create some space from whatever it was you were doing before you started this practice. Good, so just working your way into a little bit of stillness here. If you're a little wiggly, that's fine. Just use your breath to kind of smooth out those wiggles. Good. And then as you notice your breath here, bringing a little bit more awareness to that. Take a long, nice breath in through your nose. Good, and open your mouth, let it out. Beautiful, big fill in through your nose. And then exhale through your mouth. Good. Sealing your lips now, start to draw the breath in and out of just your nose, breathing in for the count of maybe 3, maybe 4. And then as you exhale, breathe out for the same amount of time. Good, so you choose your number. It could be longer. You could maybe make it a little shorter as you start to bring this awareness into your breath. But just notice what happens as you really start to devote all of your awareness to breathing. And it's here that you can start to bring any intention or any why to your practice today. So sometimes we don't just come to yoga for the physical benefits of it. It's a really great opportunity to find a workout, to stretch, yes, but also develop strength and bring in an emotional or a spiritual component. So a place to come back to yourself, a place to reset, a place to move slowly and mindfully while also working your body. So if there's anything that you're working on, through, or towards today, anything that might help to balance your day or your week, thinking about what that might be here and draw it into your practice, letting every pose be illuminated by that. Good, and then taking 2 more rounds of breath, long and slow, in and out through your nose. And on your next inhale, start to blink your eyes open, reach your arms up overhead, full breath in, big stretch. And exhale, pull your hands to your heart. Press your thumbs into your chest, let your shoulders roll back and down your spine. Breathe in together. Breathe out. Good, arms reach. Inhale, twist left hand, right thigh. You can do this with your legs crossed, or you can do this with back on your shins. It's up to you. But really press into your right hand as you look further over that right shoulder. Good. Nice long spine as you inhale, and twist further as you exhale. Start to unravel as you breathe in, arms reach, and then go to the other side. Right hand, left thigh, left fingers come back behind you, and twist. So I'll move around on my mat just to show you different angles, but you don't have to do that. Just stay facing the top of your mat. Long spine as you inhale, twisting further as you exhale, and then unravel as you breathe in. Side stretch, right hand comes down, left arm comes up and over. So notice if you kind of roll towards the mat here, I want you to lean back, open your heart, and reach. Breathing into the whole left side of your body here. Find a bigger stretch on your exhale, and then come back up as you breathe in. Other side, left hand comes down, right arm reaches up and over. Think bicep in line with ear here. Press the mat away, ground down through your right hip. So if you find yourself lifting up here, press down, then find the stretch. Good. Next inhale, arms high. Hands come down, tabletop, moving into your cats and cows. So just warm up your spine here. Drop your belly, gaze forward. Exhale, round. Press your hands into the mat. Dome your shoulders, look to your navel, moving through your cats. And then your cow as you inhale. Back through your cat as you exhale. Good. Noticing how your arms stay straight here. So we're pressing down into the mat to keep our shoulders domed even when we're in that cow shape. Good. Coming back to some stillness here. Tabletop. Shoulders stacked right over your wrists. Hips right over your knees. Bring your right arm up high. Look to your thumb. Inhale. Thread the needle. So bring your right arm down. Resting your head to a block or the mat. And then use your left hand as you press it down to lean back. Really stretching through that right shoulder here. Any variations that you like. If you want to tiptoe your left toes out long on the mat, you might lift your leg or find a bind here, reaching your left arm around your low back for that right thigh. But you're grounding down through your whole right arm. Press into your fingernails here. Roll your heart high. Take another breath in and unravel. Bring your left hand down. Right arm reaches back up. Breathe in, look up. Exhale, tabletop. Other side. Left arm reaches as you breathe in. Exhale, thread through. All the way down onto that left shoulder here. So you can always stretch your right hand out in front of you. Notice how that feels. Or maybe bring your right hand right kind of next to your face. Press down and away as you lean back. And that's how you kind of open into that left shoulder. Stay or tiptoe. This time your right toes out long on the mat. Hover or stay where you are. And again, if you want to find this bind, press into your whole left arm, even through your fingernails. Nice strong kickstand, stability in your pose here. One more breath. Lower down, unravel. Left hand reaches up, breathe in. And then exhale, sit back down, tabletop. Curl your toes, find your downward facing dog. So pedal out when you get here. Notice what it feels like to be inverted. Finding any wiggles that feel nice. Good. You can lift a leg. You can shift into your high plank. Just noticing how your circulation changes in your body here. And as you press your hands down into the mat, again, it's that energetic shift forward. It's like you're trying to slip your hands out in front of you on the mat. Good. Breath in. Breath out. Walk your feet to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Mountain pose, roll up slow. So press into your feet, draw the pose up your legs, rise, reach, and hands to your hearts. Good, breath in, breath out. Arms reach, inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold, all the way back down. Halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Pause here, shoulders stacked over your wrists. Heels might be over your toes. Just shift forward, shift backwards. Notice how it feels to light up your core. Good. Take one more breath in. Lower down, low plank. So you might come all the way down or sort of to this halfway point. And then curl your toes. Send your chest through, shoulders roll back. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Good. 3 breaths here. Anytime we're in down dog, you can change that out and let that be tabletop for you, right? So always modifying your practice how you need. And if you aren't sure what that might be, I'll give suggestions as we go. Take another breath in, another breath out. Gaze forward, bring your feet to your hands, halfway lift, press your hands into your shins, draw the crown of your head forward, nice long spine, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Good, roll up slowly with your breath, mountain pose, arms reach overhead, and with your exhale, fold back down. All the breath comes out as you fold. Good, halfway lift, length, breathe in. Exhale, high to low plank, so you plant your hands, step back, lower down, breathe out. Up dog or cobra, breathe in. Down dog, exhale. Good. Breathe in and out. Letting every drop of air come out when you exhale, so not cutting through your breath. Giving yourself those full respirations. Really good. Gaze forward, feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. This time, chair pose. Roll up nice and slow, sink, settle in. So staying at the top of your mat, I'll face you. So your knees are wherever your feet are. If you have your feet together and you're comfortable there, stay there. Keep your knees together. If your feet are out, your knees are out. Breath in, sink a little lower, you might goalpost your arms. Beautiful, breath in, breath out. Good. Reach high, inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, forward fold, dive down. Halfway lift and length. Plant your hands. You can either step back, downward facing dog, or flow, finding that high to low plank. And then you're up to down dog. We all meet in the same spot either way. Good. Breath in, breath out. Lift your right leg high. Three-legged dog. Good, keep your right hip in line with your left at first, which means you might not lift your right heel as high as you want. Then start to stretch it up really high, squeeze your heel to your glutes, and stack your right hip on top of your left. Good, shoulders still in one line, drive that left heel down, breathe in, breathe out. Straighten out your right leg, and exhale, step through high crescent lunge. Ground down through your feet. We'll bring the pose up your legs, arms reach, lunge into your right leg. Keeping your right knee stacked somewhere-ish over your ankle, and lift that left heel nice and high. Good. Take a full breath in. Sink. Inhale. Open up warrior two. So you're gonna drop your back heel, open your arms, settle in. Pointing your right knee towards your pinky toe, rolling onto the pinky toe side of your left foot. Shoulders melt. Full breath in. Lunge a little more. Flip your front palm. Reverse your warrior. It's like you're high-fiving the wall behind you. Nice big stretch back. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge twist. Cartwheel your left hand down to the mat. Lift back onto your left tiptoes. Reach your right arm high. Good, breath together. Twist, big inhale. Frame your right foot, and you can choose again, down dog or high to low plank up to down dog. You decide. Good. Breath in, breath out. Left leg lifts high, inhale. Keep it there. Then start to squeeze your heel to your glutes. Stack your left hip on top of your right. Beautiful. We're still stretching through the back of our right leg, so send your heel down to the mat even if it doesn't touch. One more inhale. Straighten out and step through. High crescent lunge with control. So really press your feet down into the mat. Reach your arms. Sink in. Think about bringing the back of your right leg, lifting it up towards the ceiling. Good. Long inhale together. Exhale here. Breath in, reach to the sides of your body, and then open up. Warrior two, other side. Good. Again, it's this over-exaggeration where we're rolling into the pinky toe side of that back right foot, and lunge a little bit more into your front leg. Good. Sometimes our warriors are serious. Soften a little, wiggle, settle in. Full breath. Exhale. Flip your palm, reverse back. Good, legs stay just as they are. Reach back a little bit further here. And then cartwheel down. Low lunge twist, right hand to the mat. Lift back on those right tiptoes. Press the mat away with your whole right arm rather. And then open your heart to the ceiling. Good. Breathe in. Twist. Start to frame that left foot. Choose flow, high to low, up to down, one breath, one pose. We'll all meet in the same spot. Good, inhale. Exhale. Feet come to your hands. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Forward fold. Inhale, roll up slowly. Mountain pose, arms reach overhead. Pull your hands to your heart. Stay where you are, I'll face you. Good. So as we move into these balance postures again, trying to find a place that you can stare that's not me, right? So try to just listen as we move through this and lock your gaze on something. Commit to staring at this the whole time and really engage when you start to wiggle. So when we're loose in our muscles, we're not going to be strong in the pose. So it's this over-exaggeration, this clenching, in this way where we're consciously engaging in a comfortable way. Good. So with your hands to your heart, just take a breath in and a breath out. Beautiful. With just the strength of your legs, bring all of the weight into your right foot. So you might come up onto your left tiptoes. And then start to draw your left foot somewhere along your right leg for your tree pose. Okay, so you can always kickstand your tree. Heel to your ankle. Or bring that left foot up higher. But wherever you are, if your foot's pressing into your leg, we don't want to kind of lean. You want to zip up to the midline of your body. Really press your right leg back into your left foot. Hands can stay at your heart, or you can reach. You can also find a little bind interlacing your fingers at your low back, or keep your hands to your hips. Good. Still lock your gaze. Still with that breath that we started with, taking your controlled breaths in and out. Good. One more long inhale. Exhale. Good. So if your arms aren't already lifted, reach them up now. Melt your shoulders from your ears. Breathe in. Breathe out. Start to draw your left knee in line with your right. I'll show you from this angle. Good. So we're going to move into our dancer pose. This is a balance pose in and of itself, so you can stay right here. If you have a wall by you, you can touch the wall if you want to get a little bit out of the balance, right? Wherever you are, whatever you choose to do, reach back and grab your left foot with your left hand. Press into your right foot. You can stay here or slow motion find your dancer. Kick your left foot back into your hand as you inch forward. So your body is a scale. The more weight that you bring forward, the more you have to kick back. Counter that weight distribution. Think about your toes lifting to the ceiling, to the sky. Kick your left thigh away from the mat. Take one more breath in. Slow motion stork pose. Release your foot. Arms reach overhead. Hug your knee into your chest. Settle in. Good. Breath together. Exhale. You can stay just like this, or start to straighten out your left leg. Flex your toes back towards your face. Lift your heel higher. Good. Breath in. Warrior 3. Slow, slow, slow transition. T-shape with your body. Good. Arms can stay overhead, or you can bring your hands to your hips. Hands might come to your heart, or find a bind. Good. Slight up dog in your chest. Nice lift in that left leg. Take another inhale. With control, step back, high crescent lunge. So bring your left foot back behind you. We've been here before. Settle in. Take a breath. And pull your hands to your hearts. Lengthen forward and twist. Left elbow, right thigh. Beautiful. Press that left elbow into your thigh. Roll your heart back. Find the twist. One more breath. Release. High crescent lunge. Breathe in. And exhale, frame your right foot. Lower onto your left knee, low lunge. Good. Shoulders roll back. Heart comes through, inhale. Half split, exhale. Start to flex your toes off the mat. Fold. You can always bring your hands to some blocks here if you want to come upright. Untuck your chin, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Beautiful. Crawl back forward, frame out your left foot, and then find a lizard. So walking your right foot to the right side of your mat. Both of your hands to the inside here. Full breath in, full breath out. Stay here or find the quad stretch. Squeeze your heel to your glutes. Send your right hand back for your foot as you catch it. Hug your heel in. Good, breath in, breath out. Start to release your foot. Reframe your right. Lift off of that left knee and send your right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Feet come forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Nice and slow. Good. Mountain pose, arms reach. Other side. Hands to your heart. Settle in, find a breath. And then start to bring all of the weight into your left foot. Good. I like to tiptoe so that I really establish the weight distribution on the other side. Good. Once you're ready, tree pose other side. Whatever's opposite for you. Sometimes we do the opposite leg or I say it the wrong way, so just make sure you're not doing the same leg on both sides. Good. And if you need a challenge in your tree pose, you can try to come up onto your tiptoes on your left foot, hovering your left heel, or close your eyes. One more breath, slow motion, arms reach up. So whenever you move, you're moving through those transitions as if they're a pose. Good. Draw your right knee in line with your left. Reach back, find your foot. Good. Breath in, you can stay here. You can reach for a wall, hold on to something in front of you or to the side. But as you move into your dancer, kick your foot back as you inch forward. It doesn't have to be this full pose, right? Somewhere that you feel strong, stay there. Good, one more breath. And find stork. Release your foot, arms reach, hug your right knee to your chest. Breath in, breath out. Stay or straighten. Stamp your heel towards the wall in front of you. Reach through your fingers, lift your heel higher, one more breath. Come back into your warrior three, other side. So T-shape. There's this little back bend that happens here if you airplane your arms. Little up dog in your chest. Keeping your right hip in line with your left, take another breath. Good, high crescent lunge. Stepping back with control, finding that space behind you, settle in, breathe in. Hands to your hearts. Lengthen forward. And twist. Good, right elbow, left thigh. Long spine as you inhale. Twisting further as you exhale. Good, one more breath. Bigger twist. Release, high crescent lunge, reach, and then frame your foot, low lunge. Come onto your left, your right knee rather, and then roll your heart through. Shoulders go back, breathe in. Half split, exhale. Peel your toes off the mat, flex and fold. Good. Lengthen your spine, pull your right hip forward, left back, folding. And then come back into the center here, low lunge. And give yourself some space. So walk your left foot to the side. Lizard lunge. Anything you like to do here, but give yourself time to open through your hip. Good. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more time, just like that. Beautiful. If you want a quad stretch, it's there for you. When you're ready, frame out your left foot. Lift off your right knee. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your knees down to the mat. Child's pose. Reach your arms out in front of you as you melt your forehead down, breathing in and out. 3 of your breaths. Good. You need a side stretch here, you can take it. Really great work. Slowing down your heart by way of your breath. And starting to walk your hands back towards your body, coming upright. Swivel your hips off to the side and stretch your feet out in front of you. Flex your feet back. Arms reach, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. You can reach for your toes or bring your forearms underneath your knees. Let your head hang. This is a nice stretch for your spine. Otherwise, hamstrings, toes don't have to be the goal. You can always bring your hands back behind you. Just kind of shift forward. Take the stretch how you need it. Beautiful. Come back up as you inhale. Lower all the way down onto the mat as you exhale. One vertebra at a time. Hug your knees into your chest when you get there. Move through a happy baby, pressing your feet towards the ceiling as you pull down on your feet with your hands. Good, opening through your hips. And then as you bring your knees in, supine twist. So drop both knees to the right, goalpost or open your arms to a T here. Look to the left, open your heart, find the twist, breathe in, and breathe out. Knees come back through center on your inhale. And then find the other side. Drop your knees over to the left, gazing to the right. Good. Long breaths in and out. Bringing your knees back in through center, giving yourself one last squeeze, one last hug in. And then stretch out, lay down all the way on your mats. Let your feet flop out to the sides, let your palms face up. As you move into some stillness here, in your final resting pose, just letting all of the pieces of your practice come together, receiving any energetic benefits that your practice has to offer. Like you're letting the dust settle of all the things that you've done. Feel free to stay here for as long as it's comfortable for you. We'll take about 2 or 3 more breaths. Allowing yourself some stillness and some silence. Taking your time as you bring some movement back into your body, wiggling fingers and toes, hugging your knees back into your chest. Eventually rolling onto one side and then press yourself into a comfortable seat, bringing your hands to your heart right where we started. Take a breath in and exhale. Opening your eyes if they were closed. Beautiful work today, everyone. I will see you next time.